What's happening, guys? Welcome to the General Banter Podcast live from Daly's Comedy Club, a club which I did the very first gig at ever. Basically, what do you call that when they fuck a bottle at a boat? Christened the fucking club, and there's just fucking headshots up and down the hall of every cunt that's ever held a microphone in Omagh, including this man, Micky Bartlett.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I don't know. I went with the flow. Here we are. I'm wearing the same pattern as the background.
First ever Daly's gig, so
yeah, Micky Bartlett was here, but not so notable.
one of the things is that I'm actually integral to the scene in Northern Ireland, but I just don't get the respect I deserve. See? But like Jerry Adams' name, he's been dubbed over. No. You will not silence me.
Do another bit of talking.
Oh, is it not working? Is it better?
We're working. Go keep it.
Fucking testing microphones for the bass. Doing it again. I'm drunk.
That's you. We're working on the fly here, and being an Omagh, of course, it would be rude not to have one of the yokels in.
Connor Keys.
Connor Keys. Please give it up for our Mccann. Listen to those. It's like fucking. It's like goddamn. Did you hear that? It was like fucking.
Why is this tight now?
Oh, it's just tight, sir. You don't have headphones, so you gotta talk sort of at that quite aggressively, which
Put this here so the painted hair
won't be a problem for you.
Get a whole table to myself finally, a bit of respect.
Right, here we go, boys.
Let me see. Which I'm in
fucking shoulder of yours yet. Fucking dirty rotten bastard.
once again.
How much you gonna say about my hole there?
I meant your hole. Fucking smelly hole.
As usual, this has gone from let's do something cute as a bunch of friends to absolute piss fest.
Yeah, me and Aaron getting drunk. Colin's driving me home.
I'm driving, but don't be mistaken. I'll be taking drugs.
2 paracetamol.
8 Rennies and a bottle of Calpol, the Madeline I call it. Getting fucking shitboxed.
Going to get Madeline with that. Madeline.
Now there's quite a severe echo in here, and it probably sounds terrible, but sure, we're enjoying ourselves.
Exactly.
How drunk do you think we can get Mccann, send him back to PO?
Full, like what time is it?
I get full sweat. I'd say I'll be fucking right down after these 2 pints.
Say that all again. What?
I'd say I'll be right down after these 2 pints.
I think you're fucking. I think we might need to take this one off you.
Can you smell toast? Are you alright?
You sound like a fucking record going back.
Face, hands.
I'll tell you something. Just me.
Three 2 pints.
Some crack. Aaron's currently on tour, and his ride count is at a what?
Big fat 0.
Sorry. What count?
Your ride count?
Oh, Big Fat Zero. Why?
Which is also the name of his new show, Big Fat Zero.
It's also what he'd love to put his dick in. If you
or a Swiss roll would be good too. Fuck it.
I love Swiss
You probably could fuck a Swiss roll. I saw one.
Of course you could.
It was soft.
I fucked one out the window of a car one time because I was out of date.
What about I sent some clip into our little comedy group, and then you were like, "Oh, you think that's mad?" And then sent in a video of a black guy fucking a fucking Big Mac or something.
Yeah, that just
went on chicken sandwich.
I went on the Twitter and literally 20 seconds in just saw this video of a black guy fucking a chicken sandwich.
Who do you follow on Twitter to get that shit?
Gay black dudes.
Straight away, Mick just went, "That's not a chicken sandwich, that's a Whopper, sir."
I was talking about the size of his peen.
You'd
That's
have
one of those ones where I was going, if I had a dick like that, I would not be fucking a chicken burger.
be a Subway.
Be filling a fish.
It'd have to be a Subway for him to get any sort of get any sort of grip on it.
He could probably actually come out the other end of the Swiss roll with that thing. Just
Oh yeah,
like a fucking centipede cake.
I'd make it a Swiss kebab.
yeah. The Colin the caterpillar. You're full.
A Swiss kebab, which does sound fucking tire delicious too.
That is a sex move. You put a Toblerone up your hole and have a wank.
Tire delicious would be my porn star name.
What would your porn name be? What do they say?
Tyrone Silage.
Omagh mates, which is what you see as soon as you come in.
Oh fuck.
Gutters Mccann.
Immersion baiting.
What seems to be the problem? That fucking your big ends away. Your town belt's fucked. I'll come back on you one anyway. All the best. You wouldn't fucking put your tits away, would you? Can't get a day's work done here.
I did a podcast with Bagley the other day, and the fucking audio broke. But he was telling us a story about being in Vietnam. And he went for a legit massage.
Right.
And he goes, she was started like rubbing. He goes, she was rubbing my balls in the back, and I was like, that's a luxury only a small skinny man gets. You know, you can't see my dick or balls at all now.
I've tried loads of times.
And he goes, he's like, so I was getting a wee bit excited and all, and then she flipped me over, and I tell you, he goes, she went at it like a day's work. And I went to completion, and he goes, no, and I'm like, why bother?
Right.
I think if someone started, rude to stop them, isn't it?
So he went with no idea that this is. It was.
Well, you're getting a massage in Vietnam. I'm sure there's a fair chance.
Well, I told you what happened to me in Australia, didn't I? Like when I was going home, and a mate of mine, an Australian mate of mine, came with me. And we're standing, like I just got a fucking back and shoulder massage because I was getting the flight home that day, and we're standing at the fucking chocolate, and he went, "So did you get fucking tugged off as well?" And I was like, "No, I did not know that was part of the service, sir." I had no idea, because all I did was laugh the whole time, because I took my top off and the girl saw my fucking shitty dragon tattoo in my back and went, "Oh, such a beautiful dragon." And I spent 15 minutes.
Oh, you're not blush-free? You're not blush-free?
You're a martial artist?
She went, "You're a martial artist?" And you went, "No, Micky Bartlett."
It's going to be the third movie with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. Shanghai, there you go.
Shanghai, boy, stop that now.
Hey, get the fuck off out there now.
Shanghai, use 2 hands, would you? I'm pretty sure on a porn fucking rabbit hole one day, I saw a video of a dude. It was like a
rabbit hole. That's a tough wank.
Here, if you can catch it, worth the chase. No, but it was just a guy,
very little pubic hair.
The guy was like secretly filming himself getting his dick waxed. But there's a lot of dick fondling going on.
Dick wax? Not even.
Yeah, because they go like shh, and then she like rubs some shit in it. So you're basically getting a sort of wanking segments for like the half hour that you're there, and then the very last bit you like rub some fucking conditioner on it, and he's just like. So there you go.
Class.
And then dick wax.
You're sweating.
I know.
You taking coke?
Oh.
You're wearing a fucking. This is you.
Keep it a secret.
I went for a piss.
This is you trying to be the hype beast, you know, wearing a fucking windbreaker on a day like this. 11 degrees out there.
11 degrees.
11 degrees. Sun's
no wind need broken.
Sun's splitting the flags.
Oh, sick.
For fuck's sake.
I'm just fucking near slipping on the cobbles. My feet sweating.
That's just the
fucking land day, anyways.
That's just the flat feet. I'll never remember. I never forget coming with you when you were doing support for Katie one time in Ballymena or something. Was it Ballymena? And I was like, oh, there's going to be some showbiz shit. There's going to be coke. There's going to be hookers. And it was you two talking about insoles in your flat fucking feet. And he's like, it's great. I put it in my shoes.
Don't let the people at home fucking see behind the curtain. Colin, there was loads of coke and hookers. Me and Cat Daly rimmed Kilty, remember? Took turns.
Cat Daly, eh?
Personal friend of mine.
Hot.
Very, very, very beautiful in real life. Smelt my fingers because she just quit smoking. And I went for a fag. She's like, can I smell your hand when you come back in? I was all, you can indeed.
That's the weirdest
And
thing I've
literally
rubbing it all over your cock.
Cat Daly's hand was all, that's class. And I was like, Cat Daly, I'm away to have a comes.
Mac, that's your man at home. Are you up yet? I'm having my cums.
Well, hurry up, you're late for school. I'm 32. Well, move out then.
Stop going to school. Are you enrolled? Or what? Fuck's sake.
I broke my wee stand, but didn't right.
You can screw it back in.
She said.
Oh, I know.
That should be the new reply to that's what she said. I know.
I was laughing so hard at your Instagram the other day because it was yesterday when you texted me and I was like, I feel like I'm getting sick, and I was like, I don't want to do anything, and then but you were just rolling around in your bed like fully clothed, and I was like, see when Micky's not drinking or doing comedy, absolutely lost.
I'm bored fuckless, like
you were just like you were in prison, just solitary confinement, just staring at the roof, full shirt and hair done and all, like it was like you were just waiting for anybody to go, do you fancy yeah.
You want to? Yep.
I've started already. I'm half pissed. Come on. Let's fucking do it.
I made heroin in the house, ma.
Ah, fuck.
That's just me. I just fucking.
Jonas,
I'm drunk.
You drunk already? I think it'd be fun to see how cunted you can get in the next.
During a podcast. Challenge accepted.
They are tasty now.
Air, not bad. That's fucking Guinness representing the brand.
I'm pretty jealous now. Yeah.
I'll book into the fucking, what do you call that hotel? Lola's.
Aye. Smoke some drugs there and fucking.
Smoke black at the dogs to fuck.
Well,
I'll
get a bit of
Yeah. Fucking Maureen, are you cheating on me? Here, you wish I was cheating on you.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel room with fucking
Micky and Aaron and a pizza.
Well, we're gonna fuck a burger, but here, this Giuseppe's and Scott Coates. If you're a microwave, just wrap it around my dick. Unbelievable. There's footage of you two wrestling actually in that room in fucking the Silver Birches.
That's right. No, don't. Fucking hammered.
Oh, we were absolutely.
That was before you went to
so
America,
content. It was literally the day before I was leaving.
Aye.
That was the last time
Absolutely
I
content.
booked
I was pretty fucking
after
bad.
that last Lola's gig.
So rad.
I was my ex-girlfriend at the time at one point was that drunk she just fell in the middle of the street and she wasn't trying to go anywhere, like she just fell, and I was like, you're a fucking disgrace, you be ashamed of yourself. And then I saw the video of how drunk I was like, oh. Like,
You was my ex-girlfriend at the time.
I've many ex-girlfriends.
He was my ex-girlfriend at the time.
Nice and my
She's
wife.
just following me about.
That's so funny. Yeah, that was a fucking disaster. That was the night your man fucking hit the other guy.
That's right, and I nearly saw someone get fucking split downstairs.
Aye.
There now.
Yeah.
Almost a wild town, sir. Wild West.
We see, you know, it's an angry Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Aye. Hump day.
You
Everyone's took the
you
hump.
lose a few fucking pound in the races and it gets violent.
That's it.
Where's
Going to the
violent?
Grand National Blues.
That's
You
it.
want the money in the Grand National
See, the
Blues?
more people do a fucking shopping on a Thursday night. If there's no money come Wednesday, sure, fuck, what do you do? Down there, like a pints down Daly's and I'll sit there anyway, do what I'll bet on for your last couple of pounds.
Start
you
wee
have.
lads.
Fucking, I'm getting these pints on tick.
On tick. I love those stories. I'm pretty sure I had a cousin or something. They were like, oh, I owed like whatever amount of $1,000 in drugs. And you're like, at what point did you go, should probably pay for some of these?
Aye.
You know, when they're like, oh, he owes them $4,000. Huh?
I know. I had a
That's
cousin.
months of taking cat, like.
That's a lot of cat.
That's a lot of kid.
Hey, you owe me £3,800. I will get you next time. I will.
That's a
Right.
game show prize amount of cat, like. You've won $4,000 a cat. Gamble, gamble, gamble.
You've got a holiday in the Bahamas. Oh, this sandwich bag full of cat. You have a fucking.
No deal, Chris.
You can have this speedboat or a fucking Tupperware box full of cat. Well, I don't. I'm landlocked. I'll take the cat for I've nowhere to drive the boat. And then I've to buy a flatbed.
I'll take the cat and go on a bath. Fuck it, same thing.
I'll drive my car into a lake right off my fucking tits. Same as these other. Fucking bluebird. Unbelievable.
Jesus Christ.
A trip for two in Benidorm or a whole bacco foil roll of fucking hash.
That's a tip for one.
Do you want an experienced day driving a Formula 1 car? Or do you want a fucking 9-bar? What do you want? What do you want right here?
I'll give you a Formula 1 car or a Honda Civic with a load of acid. It'll be the same thing.
You can go parasailing, or here's a spoon and a lighter.
2 different types of high.
I've got Born Slippy on CD if you want it.
Do you know, this is the most over shit ever. There used to be a fella that would go door to door with a full Gaelic bag just of DVDs. Like, and he went,
Of movies or Gaelic matches?
movies, like, and he'd come up and, you know, I remember one time
That was us versus Finland in 1988. Like that. We lost, but it was intense.
Sam Maguire finally.
The drama of sport captured on a sharp view cam.
But there was one day he caught my dad.
All
Like,
Ireland bloopers there.
there was one day he caught my dad and he just seen my dad coming, like, because he goes, hi, well, you know, these are all films you can't see right now, like, they're all in the cinema. And my dad came in and goes, fucking hell would you do this here, boy? I've just bought about 8 DVDs there, none of them, you can't get any of them anywhere, Extravision or fuck all. And then sure enough we free walled them and it looked like someone recorded on a Sony Ericsson Walkman phone to the back of the cinema.
Oh, of course.
My dad and mate used to get us videos on, which was like a DVD but square, and they were like The Lion King. It was years before I saw The Lion King without people clapping at the end of it.
People walking across. Who's this? Entering the scene?
echoing of Simba.
That's before I saw people clapping.
It's sort of
So
fun.
funny.
I miss them days now.
Do you ever remember being alive long enough where some cunt would stand in the corner with ice cream? Or was that just selected cinemas?
Well, like, what do you mean after the
Like someone during the movie, someone would come down with like a little around the neck fucking tray thing and sell ice cream in the corner. This is in the 20s, like. That wasn't really, but I remember that shit happened. And you could go up to them in pitch black, and you would, because it's so dark in the cinema, you would buy the ice cream, and then your eyes would adjust. They'd be light over the fucking ice creams,
Aye.
and you would turn around and you couldn't see anything, and you would just be a wee kid standing with a fucking Joker going, "Help, mama!" For about 30 seconds, till your eyes adjusted again. You know.
Remember that? I saw it in a meme the other day, but it was like back in the day.
I was researching the other day. I read on the meme
culture.
Well, I'm trying to do a disclaimer that I haven't made this up. But like the time whenever you would go to the cinema and be shitting yourself because you brought your own sweets.
Oh yeah,
That's still me now.
I'm gonna get arrested.
My bag here.
Yeah.
I fucking have a bag of munchies in here.
Taking them out of the crispy bag and putting them into like cling film so they don't rattle about. I brought fucking barbecue chicken sandwiches one time. This was fucking a few years ago. It was me, Maureen, Michael, Colin, and someone. Who else was there? You know when you think you're being like sneaky, fucking. Oh, that's grand. That's great. Thanks very much.
All the best.
All the best. What the fuck was I saying?
Barbecue chicken sandwiches. You had me at
No,
sandwiches.
we decided to go drinking in the cinema, and you think you're being really fucking like subtle. I've been in the cinema where I've noticed other people drinking.
Prosecco.
No, literally, I had a fucking bottle of vodka, and I actually thought a good mixer would be like iced tea, and it was the worst decision of all time. But you can literally hear just the fucking tin bottle, like, you know. And then I was like,
Were you giggling flat out?
"Were we giggling?" I was fucked. It was X-Men, and I couldn't give less of a fuck. Like,
How fucking dirty.
I was like, "What a pile of shit this is." Thank fuck I'm drinking. And
I've
it's
never been drunk in the cinema.
But tell you what,
Near-
movie
I've
with
been
that.
drunk driving. Like I've been drunk in the cinema.
You'll be drunk driving later on.
I've actually never been
you
drunk
heard?
in the cinema either.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
We'll do it tonight, boy. Fucking
What?
go down to the cinema and get fucked.
I won't see Green Book. Blocked.
Tell you one thing about racism. You know, they could have left.
That black boy's gay too. Fuck me. It's 2 boxes ticked.
Fucking double threat.
No wonder you got a job in that movie.
Double
PC
threat.
culture.
Triple threat. His ass, his mouth, and his cock.
Kill.
Cock. So how come at your own gig in Daly's when there's like throngs of jailbait girls coming in, you couldn't have hung about and did a sex deal?
I'm just trying to live vicariously through you. You know what I mean? Just a wee bit of.
Most born fella to live vicariously through.
Nip, 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 nip,
You might feel one of my wanks the odd time. Like,
Feel one of them?
yeah,
I
if
don't-
you're living vicariously through me, you're just like, fuck, what's that?
I don't
touch
think
my
you know what
shoulder?
vicariously means. I don't
Especially
mean
when you
through
said
your veins.
Especially when you said vicarious a minute ago. Vicarious. I'm not sure if I want
I
you
got
to.
awful vicarious veins in my legs here.
Vicarious.
Bi-curious. I'm not gay, but I'm into bites.
What does vicarious mean? Like, I haven't sucked cock, but I know I want to.
Vicarious means you're interested but you couldn't really give a fuck. Vicarious means you watched the first 2 episodes.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen a bit of it now, but I couldn't get into it. It's a bit of a slow burner.
Read the spoilers, load of shit.
Apparently you have to stick with it, but I just haven't the time.
Couldn't get into him.
Fucking
That was dangerous.
Oh, imagine being gay.
I've
I
done
mean,
anything.
it's hacky, but is it like, would it be way easier?
Oh, I 100%. I'd say so.
I don't know, all the persecution and
Pros and cons,
getting
like
poo on your
their apps.
Isn't it so funny that-
fucking filth? Like,
Isn't it funny that
absolute
dudes
filth.
never think about anything else other than the bucking? You're like, wouldn't it be class being gay? Because you can fuck each other and then have pints, but no one thinks about any of the shit around it.
Oh yeah, bum her and all that.
I meant getting beat up and
Oh, I also that, yeah. We stand with you, gay brothers and sisters, and those in between,
Bum
or
her.
outside of that spectrum.
fuck everyone. You know what I mean?
Fucking right all around you.
And
We
if it-
live once,
Listen,
can't take it with you.
can't check in that bag luggage. Empty. Take some weight out of it.
Oh fuck, tannins going up your nose is the worst thing.
Here's what I'm saying.
Talk to my landlord.
Get your man on the phone.
Another time I was up your nose.
I mean, like fucking. Let's just, you know, make a sex tape now. We could do that. We've had a lot of output in 19 minutes there.
Daggered.
We haven't been doing this 20 minutes.
Daggered.
Daggered.
We're supposed to get more pints. Oh, right.
My favorite.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go down and get pants here now. What are you on pint of Guinness?
Ah, go ahead.
Alright,
300 calories. Fucking
Stove
protein.
and Hawkins in a
It
minute.
can't be bad, dude.
I have a video and it's 4 seconds long of you in my kitchen and you're just eating chicken on fucking stove.
So at that time too, we filmed the Northern Ireland fucking video. And that night just got fucking.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Check out that vlog. It's called Sweet, SUITE, sweet as fuck.
And there's a point where same thing. He's
Where
just
were
like
you that
videoing
night?
me.
You
probably,
bastard.
Probably away telling jokes internationally or just not invited.
Which one?
You decide, Colin.
I'm waiting for
All of a sudden he's back from America. Oh, Aaron's back. I'm so excited. Fuck you, Mccann.
Have you not seen have you seen that video?
Probably not.
We
Yes, please.
give me a fucking. I have no money anyway. Give me like a Fanta, like a feet.
There's another Coke there for you.
What? Oh yes, yes. Fucking big dogging it up here. Bozy won't get me a fucking photo in the Hall of Fame, but the barmen are dishing out free cokes.
Aye.
And that's all I want. in
Full
life.
fat too.
It's become a running joke now that there's no photo of me. I haven't done a good set in here my whole life, but I've done plenty of them.
Aye. Let it go. It's alright. I'm doing.
But it's a fun wee game.
Get up in that wall, kid. I'll tell you how to do it.
They get fucking everyone. They got fucking everyone up there.
I have a couple of like comedy clubs I want to get my photo up on the wall.
I'm gonna do a Banksy and just stick my own on the fucking thing. Only it says fucking Tom Bins. Should I do that in Lavery's? Start getting photos.
I think
up?
it's a good idea.
But it's just me and you.
Yeah.
It's just me and it's me and you just in different poses.
Aye.
But with different
Same
comedians'
top
names.
and
Paddy McDonald.
Yeah.
Rory Woods just dress up like him.
Aye. I think it'd be a great idea. Look him out.
Just you
Neve
do.
Marin.
You do absolutely everybody, but just dress up as them.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Except the black ones.
Oh, well, I could still do that, but it's frowned upon these days. What you do is you skin a black man. And
If you're gonna go blackface, make it a real blackface.
You can't go backface.
Once you go blackface, you can't go backface. Yeah, once you go blackface, you can't go crackface. I was gonna say to you,
I'm so drunk I'm out of breath.
it's the position of the seat. You do get a bit like. I was at the.
Need a shave.
I was in Amsterdam and I was at this. It was like the food Holland or something. Food Holland, where you could go and like drink and fucking. There's all these food things, and the desk that you eat at is about hip height. And I was like, this is how I want to live.
So men are supposed to eat. Like,
Yeah, like if you wouldn't need seats if me and you could just sit and have pints, and there was a fucking desk right at your tits, and you're just like. You could probably have fags and a drink
Yeah,
and a wee sandwich and not eating. You could be pissing. You could literally be pissing underneath it and just be like,
I'd be all over that.
lads night out. You know what I mean?
Fucking-
Dim sum. You know what I mean? Sush.
Dim some what? Some more drinks?
Dim sum Chinese food. Cutlerings.
Have I ever had dim sum? Oh, yeah.
Would you like some cutlerings?
I tell you, when I was in fucking Bahrain the other week, I got fish and chips for my dinner because it was just like, I was went the whole way to Bahrain to basically go to Wetherspoons. Good times.
Did you eat any local food that wasn't potty? Did
No.
you have sex with any prostitutes?
Did I fuck?
Were they trying to? Did you
No,
fuck? That's what
I
I'm asking.
fucking gave one of them money and be all, I genuinely was that drunk. I was
You
like,
give one of them money.
I give one of them money. It's all, you need to get the fuck out of here.
By the way, I laughed my head off when you did that material at Lavery's and you were like, I give her £200. I was like, flee this country. And I was like, that wouldn't get you a fucking piss in the airport over there, would it?
Oh, it might do. I don't know.
I'm going to save your life. Here's £200.
It's one of those places where like, because the only thing I really did, because it's just fucking motorways and shopping centres, so there's nothing much to do.
That's fucking
So
everywhere.
the only money I spent was on booze,
Yeah.
and then everything else, like the fags were dead cheap. I'm guessing the airport was pretty fucking. The food was cheap and all that sort of shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing flights out of it wouldn't have been that fucking.
Have you been to Dubai?
No, only like stopped over
I
and
wonder is it similar vibes or is it fucking weird?
the guy that like brought me out for the gig was telling me that like it's pretty much fucking like it's where Saudis go to just go mental. Like it's been voted one of the, like the fucking biggest sin cities in the world
Really?
because it's landlocked with Saudi. So on like a Thursday night when their weekend kicks off, it's just fucking tons of Saudis coming down because they know it's more relaxed laws. They all fucking drink drive. They're all riding prostitutes. They're all fucking.
Apparently that's a legit move is try and bang some girl who's like arranged to be married because they go a bit buck mad before.
Oh really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's what you
That
do.
makes sense. Like fucking nothing against the.
That's not that's a good look. See that like Iranian, like that pale Middle Eastern girl, like the Kardashian type look. Squirt.
Princess Yasmin.
You know, you're walking around fucking that Dubai Mall, just looking at people's eyes through that letterbox. Like, I'd fuck those eyes.
That was like the only women I saw in the whole time were the fucking prostitutes in that bar. Like,
Where were they? They were all fucking Asians. Like,
yeah, I mean, definitely trafficked in as well. It really was one of
Oh,
those
for sure.
situations where you're like, this is fucking not good. Like,
trafficked in could mean as much as I'll pay for a one-way ticket and you'll never get out of here.
I
Basically, That's
fucking
fucking wild
nuts.
now when I think about it. I mean, why, you know, if this, you see, why don't they just make shit legal? Because I'm sure, like in Amsterdam, they're out, that's the Premier League of prostitution, is it? They're like the fucking,
Aye.
they're like almost
Well,
looked up to.
Australia,
They're
like,
like,
in Australia, it's all like,
G'day, mate.
yeah, I'm a sex worker. Oh, he's fucking busy tonight. Like,
Touch my cock.
yeah, but like because the brothels and stuff are legal out there, it's safer for one because they all get fucking tested and stuff like that. They actually get paid most of the money, not like a fucking somewhere where it's highly illegal and there's some cunt of a pimp beating the fuck out of you and being like,
yeah,
"Give me that money, bitch."
yeah,
That's how I imagine all pimps talk.
old white man. What's up, bitch?
Yeah. Hey, Crystal, Daddy want him powder. Don't know why he does that. My nose is wet now.
My number one bitch.
But it's another one. See the fact that it's like there's no separation between fucking religion and the government. That's never a good idea. You know what I mean?
AKA
Northern Ireland.
Here we are. I mean, this is how fucked up it is, and on a much more pedestrian level. When we lived in Glasgow, I didn't know that you could go to the shops before 1, and I'd lived there for about fucking 8 months already, and I was like, Are you fucking joking, man? You can just go to the fucking shop in the morning.
Aye. Even like when you go to London, you can buy booze at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
just from a shop. You're
Yeah,
like,
because I'm an adult.
Aye.
Thanks very much, Scotland.
very much.
We don't trust you after 10 o'clock with a fucking...
But that's another thing. Like, see,
With a
the
fucking
places I've
drink.
been-
There he is. Where'd you walk to? Fucking Strabane for them? Jesus Christ. That's like... That pint looks pretty fucking...
Fucking, they're good pints. Like,
You guys
where
are
did I
really-
have a fucking stinking pint of Guinness recently? Can't remember, but it was brutal. Anyway,
The worst one I ever had was me and Begley had... Where the fuck were we? It was in a hotel, like on the way to Monaghan or something.
aye.
And it was salty.
Ah,
The Guinness was salty, and I was like, what in the fuck?
I remember that happened to me with it was like a fucking Belfast brewery in the Continental Market, and a pint tasted like, do you know when American Pie when Stifler comes in a beer, and the guy drank, that's what I was like, that's what that tastes like. That tastes like common beer, salty.
THACC.
Thick white bitches, my favorite porn category.
I'll tell you something. I saw this very old... it was a meme. A lot of meme references there. Shouts out the memes.
Internet culture.
Make me look stupid.
Oh, I wanted a photo of that, you bell.
That's the creamiest head I've had since I fucking read your man. Wish I could be like this all the time.
What, drunk?
What the fuck was I going to
Somebody
say?
goes to me the other day. I was a fucking while hungover, and somebody went, "When are you not hungover?" And I went, "When I'm full."
That's the fucking... That's the George
my
Best
epitaph.
quote. You know, that's the fucking, like... You know, the rest I squandered. I know that quote. Spent all my money on fucking booze and women. And the rest I squandered.
I love that.
When are you ever not hungover? When I'm full. Do you know what? Some people just find their thing. Well, that's fine.
I fucking love drinking.
You know what the thing is? You're a great drunk.
I'm great cracking and pissed.
Do you know what I mean? You're like The Walking Dead. It's like, you know, you could literally put you in a room and shut the bolts and turn around and you're there again. Like fucking, where'd you come from?
Get up, stay up, don't go to sleep yet.
I know. I'm gonna watch Bottle of Buckfast. We've been drinking for 14 hours.
the fucking Paul Gascoigne thing. That documentary, you see, that was on Netflix a couple years ago. Okay. And right at the end of it, he's like, he basically goes, the thing about it is, like, I'm an alcoholic, but I'm fucking great cracking, I'm sleeping. Like, he's completely unapologetic about, like, I love getting blocked and going to see Ron Moat.
Ron, fucking shoot yourself, Pat. Oh, fuck, he did it. He fucking did it.
Do you like chicken, mate? I've got KFC.
What age would he have been when that was kicking about?
Paul Gascoigne or Ron Moat? I don't know. What age? When was that? That must be 10 years now.
If you Google, like, a Gaza highlight reel, you could fucking find the net, sir.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell you
He
that.
could indeed now.
You can find that top corner.
I'm telling you. He could fucking nothing but net.
No, literally.
The odd time after posting in.
Off the stanchion. I heard someone say that one day when I was a kid, and I said it all the time.
Of the what?
I think the corner bit is called a stanchion. I heard someone say that, and it was fucking. You'd be standing with a load of adults was watching a match. I fucking go off the stanchion. Trying to act
Go to him. Man on.
Speaking of hangovers, I remember across the road from my dad's house there's a football pitch down there.
Aye.
We used to play matches there all the time. We used to like sneak under the fence. and watch matches. And you know when you're a
Get a
kid,
bag of chips for 2p. I remember the days.
back when a Freddo was free on the NHS.
But no money. The only penny you had was your farthing.
So we'd cycle down there, take a few sweet jumps on the way.
I'd ring the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
No, but I just remember it was like speaking of hangovers, the first time I'd ever heard of
it was called the BMY. No, BMW. No, fuck. That's the alphabet. XYZ. Oh, fuck that up.
I think I just coughed snot all over them. That was my first encounter with a hangover, and I didn't even know what it was. But there was a guy, obviously playing. It was like a Saturday afternoon. He was fucking still wrote probably, and he's like playing. And at half time, they still had like slices of orange, and the guy went against here with the orange, and then just went and poked on the floor. And I was really concerned. I was like, "Is he okay?" And someone was like, "Hey, he's fucking hungover." And I was like, "I don't know what that is."
Looks class.
It doesn't look good.
I'm hungry.
What was in that orange? He's fucking disgusting. You talk now.
It's your turn. Oh, my turn. So, what are you up to? What's on? Gigging away.
Where's your next tour show, Aaron?
I'll be turning to Newcastle on Friday.
Oh, good luck with that.
And then
Hopefully that
Saturday.
mental bitch doesn't turn up that was at my gig.
Okay, yeah.
Carry on. You know what you should do? Speak to the guy that runs it and be like, is there a bouncer or something knocking about here? Because if anyone talks shit, fuck them out.
You need to do Newcastle in the winter when it's not cunts up there in the caravans, because like it does hit fucking caravan season. There's just loads of like, we've got a Terry birth, and we're just I just come up just to get away from it all. I'm just sick of the noise of the big smoke. Like, I'm blocked.
There's something real sad about those coastal towns. I can't deal with it.
I thought the same until I was in Coleraine on Monday, and I was like, "This is nice. Like, I could easily fuck off."
You're talking about we in Port Stewart?
Nah, just Coleraine.
We not by the
We're in
sea
one of
though?
those spots where like the houses are fucking really cheap and really really nice.
Some of the houses on the
Hey.
way from Coleraine to Port Stewart are unreal.
Yeah, buy a house in Port Stewart. Fucking dare you?
Yeah.
Some of the see if you go to fucking Morelli's, like right in front of that promenade thing, and just watch the cars go by. It sounds like a song, but like it's I swear to God, there's like a bunch of I've seen it on numerous occasions.
Watching the cars go by.
A bunch of wee lads
Morelli's.
will fucking like they're like 13 with like Canon cameras taking photos of cars. It's a fucking affluent area. There's a
That's
golf
it.
course. My
The
granny used to live
Northwest,
there. You know what I mean? Ching ching, bitch.
Ching ching.
She
An awful lot when I lived in
married into
Donegal,
it, like,
Northwest, very fucking people have money and nobody has a job. I don't know what the fuck they did.
Tarmac.
The kind of place I want to live where drink driving's fine, but walking home full gets you killed.
Don't you be walking, you.
Take the car, fuck sakes, raining. You get killed by somebody who don't drive. Can't beat them, join them.
If you're gonna hit by a car, you might as well be in one.
When you drive Volvo, fucking where you go? Saves car in the morning.
Fall asleep. Fucking Tesla, fucking put that eye mask on.
Cruise control, fucking go on ahead.
Shogun with the bull bars. Fuck down. Fuck down.
You can't fucking take an ATM home in no car, fuck.
I just love the bit when they've ripped that out and took it home, and they're just sitting like three lads like us right there, and the guy's like, there you go,
Reservoir Dogs.
£200 each.
I don't wonder how much. There wouldn't be much in them, would there?
Probably like 10 grand at the most, I'd
Aye.
say. I'm not sure though, but yeah, it's not like
It's not
Scrooge
fucking-
McDuck.
yeah.
There's like fucking billions of pounds in it.
Still fucking. I
Imagine
think it's
just-
very funny.
Yeah.
It's just full blown.
Just fucking
Take the whole fucking yoke home.
just 8 mile an hour. Fucking loaded boys, here we go. Just scraping it out.
And they're definitely paying off peelers because there's no fucking way you can do that and not make a sound like.
Yeah,
Suppose all
depends.
wee times there's no
Conspiracy
cops.
theory.
I'm telling you, like, 3 pints in. Let me tell you something else. How does a passport survive a 52 floor foot fall?
And the black box didn't.
And the black box didn't survive at all. And here's another thing. Why did they not just make planes out of the black box? Huh?
Exactly.
You're telling me? Even better, make tanks out of passports. What about that?
Use planes to take the ATMs.
Fucking bulletproof vest with a blue passport in it. Red passport, whatever. EU passport, who gives a fuck?
If JFK had carried his passport in his forehead, he'd be
Exactly. That's it.
he'd have been
He might have still had one.
Where's my forehead? That's the way to go. I'd love to get shot in the head instead of dying naturally.
Probably. Whatever you're into, Colin. I mean, I personally like to slip away gently in the night with all my loved ones around me, both of them, Mummy, Daddy. Thanks very much.
I was watching Game of Thrones first episode last night and the guy gets beheaded and I was like, I legit think that would just wedge in my neck fat and he'd have to take 2 or 3 goes at it. If
I was beheaded, I'd still be going, probably. I'd have enough up here to operate.
You would just go clank and then be like, bring us that other sword. I fucking bent it.
I'm like, you've seen that girl throwing the X of the fucking board and just bounces. The only way you're gonna be able to get beheaded is if that Chuckle brother comes back to life. Damn.
I dare say it would fucking grow back, sir.
I forgot to tag you in it. There was a photo of this bull that like obviously fell down into like a wee canal trench thing, and it was just its whole body was just like a cow just hanging like this here, and its head was just wedged in the gap. I was like, that's you. That's you.
Mccann, the school jumper.
If you ever fall between 2 buildings.
Fuck sexer. Sit me down.
Oh, fuck.
My fucking head's so laughing here.
I don't see it. And that takes a lot.
Just up there about there.
But if you're 12 Nurofen.
If you're a stretcher for this man's head. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry. But your head is enormous.
Your head's so big. If you ever get cancer, you'll have a brain tremor.
Oh.
Oh, fucking brain aneurysm.
Brain aneurysm, or is he not? Is he not?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, if you have a brain tumor, they'll be like, get some Chilean miners in here. We're going in.
It'd be like that rope you use at the gym. The fucking battle ropes. Just all around me.
Pints.
Clock out. Take the rest of the week, yeah.
That's it.
Put a pound in the meter.
Am I going to be able to get the Giuseppe's before you two are fucking inebriated?
What time Giuseppe's close at?
Well, considering
That's
it's
the kind
7 at night time, I
kind of
think,
night I'm planning.
I think we're all right.
No. I am fucking drunk. Jesus Christ.
I think we've made a load of drinks into us. We use oh my god! We need to go to my house. That's the only way we can carry this on. And we just land around to your dad, see if he'll play us any records.
Put one of them DVDs on.
Your dad couldn't stand closer to you when he's talking to you.
Yeah.
I ever the secret to pay
if you're sitting on a seat, it's like he's giving you a lap dance. Like he'll have a leg between your leg, and he'd be like, "So."
He heckled me at a gig once, but I knew it was coming because he hears footsteps walking. Micky, me tell you, you're shite.
I'll never forget the time that Dave went to shake his hand. I remember my dad was kind of half blind drunk, and he put his hand sideways, and Dave didn't know what to do with it. He was like, am I going to have to move his hand like that, or am I going to kiss his fucking ring in his finger like an Italian mobster?
I'd have kissed the ring.
I'd kiss Peel's ring.
I just remember that was after the squad gig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In Ulster Hall, and your dad was like, "What are the bar?"
Tickets available for 25th of October.
And then he got lost, and he was gone for about 20 minutes. And you're like, "Where's your brother?" Was there, wasn't he? He's like, "Where's Dano?" And then he was locked outside the like magnetic door, just knocking it, and he had about 8 tins of fucking Red Bull and about 8 doubles. And he was like, "Open the fucking door! Open the door!" And he just walked in with all this massive round of drink.
He was like, we were all like standing in like a semicircle, and he's like, so you, like he was like, you know, like NWA's manager. He was like, right, what you boys need to do now, honest to God, right? Go Lurgan. He was standing there, and it's like Strabane, Omagh, all around. Like
after Omagh, you don't have to leave.
You'll not leave Omagh now.
We think it asked. Remember who was it? Was it like, would you like to take the squad on tour? And it was like, did you get asked to do it? And then
I literally, I think people think I'm everyone's agent or something.
Aye.
They'd be like, we're looking Shane Todd for something.
I don't think
And you're
people
like,
know that. Sometimes I don't think people know I do stand up outside of anything I do with you, because they're like, when's is Colin going to let you out of the house again?
But that's a fucking that also goes the other way. So like, I'll be like, oh, I'm doing the SSE Arena, and everyone's like, cool, who else is on? And you're like, fuck yeah, where else? There'll be other people on, sure. Like, fuck's sake, give me one night.
Give me a chance, like.
Fucking great, like. But Micky aren't.
Yeah, the other week you were talking about people buying tickets, and I was like, I'm not buying nothing going on. Like,
Definitely not. Not again.
Like, in my head, I'm going, I'm telling you something that feels without me. I'm not talking to them.
Yeah. They panic buy 6 of them. Trying to find people to go. Get your dad going though. Your dad might enjoy that night.
I reckon he will be up for it, actually.
My dad get down. Cuddle of vodka reds in hand.
That was the time I did the...
We don't even sell Red Bull here.
I know, boy.
Don't you worry about it.
If you look at the RRP, it's in euros. Say nothing.
Aye, not to you. Don't not sell it. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
I did it the time whenever I did support for Kilty in the Odyssey and got locked out of it. Like, went for a smoke and tried to get back in. They're like, you don't have a wristband. And I was like, I was literally on a 20-foot screen 5 minutes ago.
What did he do? Was it 3.5, 5k? What was his setup for it?
It was a difference. So it was that longer sort of. I think it was set up for 6.5. I think.
Right.
But it was the real long fucking. Well, like, it wasn't fun to do. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was like way too big.
Yeah.
But I think someone told me Jim Owen did it without screens, which is fucking bananas considering it's all.
I do actually remember seeing.
But do you know why? Because it's like $6,000.
Aye.
So he's probably like, you can fucking see my eyes, alright.
Why would you? There'd be no fucking point. Like, you couldn't do the gig with it. Like,
no, yeah, you would be losing a lot of fucking jokes. You'd be losing a lot of laughs if people couldn't see you properly.
Yeah.
And then people get so fucking turned off so quickly. They'd be like, I can't hear him. I'm at the bar and all, and it would just be chaos. Anyway, there's so many people.
Yeah.
Even the Kevin Hart.
Like you can't fucking hear anything at the back.
Yeah, but like the Kevin Hart special you're watching, he's like, my fucking children, and there's just people in fucking turbans and all just walking around.
Dave was so spot on. He was like, that would be a historic hour if it was recorded in a club, like, because it's in the fucking O2 in London.
I know, you just, for some reason, the people think like you can't go backwards. Like, you could, everyone knows he could sell out fucking whatever the fuck he wants, but like, just for the quality of it, just do it somewhere where you can capture it all properly.
I was thinking, like, we went to see Micky Flanagan a couple of years ago, and it was like, maybe, I don't know if there's a fucking 8,000 version of the Odyssey for stand-up, like whatever the crack is.
No, there's not.
But, well, whatever one it was
I don't even think there's a 6.5.
But it was, see, when you're looking around it, you're going, this would be much better. Like, for him, like a guy like that, it was like, you could have done 5 nights in the Opera House and probably made more money.
Oh, yeah.
And had fucking way better gigs.
Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, like, I have the option to go from 3.5 to 5, but I'd rather do 2 nights.
Yeah.
Aye.
At 3.5 than do fucking that big giant room, because people's like main opinion of it if they go to a gig there is, okay, it was shite, it was too big or something.
Aye.
You know, so I'd rather it just be a bit more intimate and a better gig for everyone involved.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I've laughed myself knackered now. What
I'm fucking tired myself. It's very lovely to do this with 3 of us. It's just nice.
I've said it many times before. We don't make use of our friend circle. You know,
that's it.
For sexual favours.
My friend circle, that's what I call my bum hole.
all welcome.
On in. Doors open. Wipe your feet. Keys under the gnome.
You just left your ball bag.
Look at this. Jiggle the lock a wee bit. Jiggle. I'm blocked. Same hell. I have a stroke. Be alright. It's fine. Had one before. I'll have one again.
I mean, over the years, you rarely leave Omagh in one piece, like.
Oh fuck yeah! The amount of times we left.
Back in the days when Terry Keys was knocking about, we used to go to his house after gigs. You'd have been fucking 12, but like, Jesus Christ!
I nearly got ripped by a cage fighter.
Tell me more about that.
There was one night, and there was about fucking 20 minutes of material come out of this one fucking night.
The amount of times in Terry's house, you'd be in the morning, like we'd all be sitting in the living room in the morning, like fucking howling.
Oh, it was so
something
funny.
that happened, like there. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like, but I was basically, we're all back at Terry's house. Got to about 4 in. Terry copped off with somebody, and there was only one other woman in the place. So I was all, well, I'm going to go for it, but she was not. She was a big blade now. She wasn't really. She was alright, but she was an actual cage fighter. So
it wouldn't be unfair to say it looked like me in a Lonsdale tracksuit with a bob.
I thought it was you for most of the time. So I was like, Colin's doing an amassment.
Just let it out.
I think fuck, it's about time. Can't wait to go on Iron Fighter. But yeah, basically, so I started going with her in this room, and then I was like, nah, do you know what? Not up for it. But she was like, oh, you are, and picked me up like a kitten. And then I tried to shove her out of the way of the door to get out. And I ran at her full clip.
Like in the Gladiators when they used to do the gauntlet.
All 15 and a half stone of it, ran at her, and she did not fucking budge. And then I ended up being like, Terry! And Terry had to pretty much break the door down like fucking The Shining.
Jesus Christ.
But that was the night where I think you were doing sport for Stade. Was it?
It was a different night. That was a different night.
Tom Stade basically had like the way Snoop Dogg would have some cunt just rolling joints for him. This dude's just rolling fucking 3 skinners for Tom Stade. He's like, hey Mick, take one of these. And Micky's like, oh, I have to drive to Omagh. And he's like, take it with you. And like Mickey like folded it in half and like put it. It was this fucking joint with that.
I swear it
was like a baguette. He's like,
hold
on a second.
Yeah, I got thanks very much, Tom.
And then we got fucking down here. Rory Ward was on. Rory Ward was on, and me and him were going fucking tit for tat on the double fucking what do you call that shit? Jack Daniels.
Aye.
Back and forward and pints as well. So by the time I got round to Terry Keys' house, shithold, and then the joint went from like Terry to me to thing to you or whatever, and by the time I got round to you, I was in bed asleep. Like it fucking killed me.
I remember thinking by the time I got it again, Terry had like recliner sofas. By the time it came back to me, everybody went, there's something in that.
Yep. I've never had that. Like literally, you're like, I'm sort of just tired, and then you close your eyes, and it's like you're in a fucking hurricane.
Right. The last thing I remember, Terry put me to bed. I was in his kitchen buttering fucking Ritz tea biscuits, and his dog was just like, "You give me one of them." I was like, "Nah." But
that was the one I woke up and something clinked on the floor behind me, and it was his cock ring. That had fallen off his cock, and he lost, and it was stuck to my back. And I woke up.
He showed me the holes in his dick because when he'd obviously taken the ring out. So because I met him on that Find Me the Funny thing. And BBC used to give us money every weekend for like food and like
per diems.
Like per diems for the weekend, and we would literally all go straight down off license and just buy fucking like £500 worth of drink.
Class.
And get fucking wankered. And there was one that I was like, I'm gonna need to see this fucking dick hole thing. And he's like took his wee knob out and like squeezed it so the holes over the side. But I'm like
that's a fucking great way to like me too somebody. Just be like, I've got holes from where I got my dick pierced, and then you just pull your dick out and they're like, there seems to be one hole up the middle, and you're like, gotcha.
Then was I blew across it and he started going whoo.
Could you put a fag through it?
No.
Was there a hole on each side?
Put a fag through it? What, he pierced it with a pen? What the fuck? I'm sure you've seen a dick piercing before.
No.
What, you've seen a man buck a burger, but you haven't seen a dick piercing.
Welcome millennials.
That'll be a new.
I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
That'll be a new shop in Botanic. Buck a burger.
Try the vegan buck a burger.
I can't believe it's not meat.
Buck a mushroom and a bap burger.
Buck a falafel.
Buck a falafel. That's what I'm going to call my Indian restaurant, or no, Middle Eastern cuisine. See, because of that fucking gig in Bahrain with that the bit I was doing about the Middle Eastern fucking like comic relief warning. I can't stop just fucking talking Arabic to myself. Like, like
you have to, yeah, because I near shit myself when I heard it. You have to do material about that fucking the Emirates or whatever airline it is, where it's like, welcome to fucking Etihad, and then it goes,
do like a travel prayer, and you're like, yeah.
When you read it, they've got a translation in the book. It's very pleasant.
Oh yeah,
may God be with you on your whatever. But it's like,
beheading. I think I might fucking convert to Muslim. Hey, if you can book as many prostitutes as possible, and apparently they have oil, so fucking why not?
Don't worry, boys. I'm an ally. I'm a Muslimist.
Hey, fucking up my Allah.
Hitting on the rage. Fucking hell.
Akbar.
Fucking Allah.
That's it. Fatwa on this bitch. Incredible. Just turn up in the full fucking hijab.
Come out to fuck Allah.
Oh God.
The fails of. I didn't even have to finish that one. I'm bleeding out the throat.
Low lie the fields of Shalom Allah.
The fields of Allah. been doing your rapids, bro? I literally need to fucking see a doctor. My throat's killing me. Oh, boys, do we cut this off and just go get this all real toasty?
What are we on? What time is it?
49 minutes, that'll do them for fuck's
Is there
sake.
questions?
Oh, there might be actually. Fuck's sake.
I'm in that. You know, whenever I have a few pints and I'm about to go to bed. Fuck's sake, eh?
You're not going to bed, come on.
I swear to God, I could smoke weed handier than I could take a few pints. I'd just go straight to bed.
PT session with Micky and Aaron, because you killed Aaron in the last one. And Micky loves a fat shame. Sure, we do. There's plenty of videos of me and Micky doing workouts.
Oh, we'll
do more, like, of course.
We just mash our ass
Heard you talking about Riley Reid a couple of weeks ago. Have you seen her rap a lot of N-bombs for a white girl?
Oh shit.
She's been N-bombed a few times. And I don't mean bad language.
Not that.
I'm going to cringe to death here, brother. Come on, bro. Oh.
Ride face, put that water on your mustache. Porno swag, 100 G's, Louis duffel bag. Pink pussy, make that dick have a heart attack. Who that is? Riley Reid with my booty fat. Leslie less swag. Porno cam, damn. Pimp that bitch. Women and the men. Got the money out the flick, headed to the trap. Pussy getting so wet from the money stack. Triple stacks, bitch. We think out 100 pack. You ain't heard what I said, nigga. Run it back.
I can't see the full.
All right, no.
Okay. Oh, here. Yeah, she just.
Expletive.
She just fucking dropped her there.
Fuck's sake, sir.
I mean, here's the thing. I've heard worse rapping this year. Do you know what I mean?
Word.
I love it. I love that she said porno swag and then something about her fanny being soaking or something.
That's the translation for anybody who didn't understand what that girl was talking about. Apparently, this man smokes cannabis on a daily basis.
And not because of any medical reasons. He does it out of leisure. Free choice.
Someone
He said drop it like it's above room temperature.
I don't even know what you're
Put
saying.
that down, it's warm. And obviously the man has some sort of mental tick because he couldn't stop.
I fucking dropped her, it was roasting.
What this man is saying now is he enjoys it when you refer to him as Big Papa.
Nah. Notorious?
Oh my god, I have a fucking stroke.
What album songs have you guys been listening to a lot recently? Fuck's sake, James. What have you been listening to?
Actually insightful questions. Fuck's sake.
Fucking Chrissy Bowes. Okay, that's not a question either.
Text him back and tell him 2 more
I
pints.
seem to keep missing the podcast questions. Can you use the one I already sent in? Oh, this guy. Directed more towards you, Colin. My hairline is making me look like a right dickhead. Shape of a cock on his hair.
My hairline's exactly like that.
He's got a cock.
Mine's exactly the same.
Well, I don't know why you're asking me. I shave mine off.
Yeah,
No, it's not. Hang on. You big out head in it, like.
Nah, he's got a big long cock
get
shape.
rid of that. Like, that's fucking.
Yeah, just shave your head.
Aye.
It's not like, your hair is really, holding your looks together, sir. Not you specifically.
Right, it is actually holding mine together. Bald, mutant.
9th Avenue Pizza, thoughts? Some other Omagh, Sweeney, something?
That's good, but it's no Giuseppe's.
It's a good piece of pie, huh? It's a good pie, huh? You want a Giuseppe? Or something.
Let me see.
See, if tax posting, tell me more fucking. Rosie, you eat. Token.
Oh, my head is actually sore.
Shut up, you'll be alright. Keep drinking.
I don't find the questions are getting far too serious for us to even think about it right now.
No, it'll be good crack. Drunk, won't say I'll get in.
They're not even. No, but they're not serious. They're more just like, what's it? Oh, for you, Mccann. This is a fucking something gross. Jack's Fight Club Premium. What? What the fuck is it? This is just a.
Someone sent me flight details.
Yeah, have Giuseppe's got their shit together and sponsored the podcast?
No. They did give free pizza on Saturday, which was quite sound.
You get free pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Class.
Very sound.
You made it?
Very sound now.
I was actually very, not to be condescending, but the fact that somebody was trying to sell tickets for your show for twice what they were worth, I was like,
I know.
Man's fucking made it. Man. I was like really proud of you.
I love the way they would do it. Did you not confront them and they were like, alright, I'll change it?
Aye.
But how fucking like,
Check it.
yeah, how weird.
I thought it was class. I was like, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Someone's just went, well, don't sell them for face value. Earn a bit of money on it. 50 quid. 500%. What was the price?
The two of them were 20. It is 10 tenner ticket.
Tenner tickets, 50 quid. He's not Beyonce. Yeah.
Here, can't knock a hustler.
You know you've been there's a guy outside. Anyway, we need tickets from Mccann. Anyway, we need tickets.
Some lads selling fake merch outside.
Did you see
Got a
that?
Gaelic bag full of DVDs.
He's got me straight outside their show.
That's his communion.
It's his brother's wedding there, sir.
Hot stuff here, Ballygolly versus Enniskillen. 1993, there was a fight in the pitch. 2 for 1.
Chip man turned up late. Stop with the peelers. Anyway,
That's in deleted scenes.
Someone killed with a can of lilt. Scenes. Absolute scenes. I foiled arms and hog. Had someone outside their gig selling fake merch.
Seen that.
fucking hell.
How rude. They were in Lavery's one time, isn't that crazy?
Man, the first time I seen Four Arms and Hog was in the courthouse in Lurgan.
Jesus Christ.
Because I remember like talking to Sean Haggerty and going like, you booked a sketch group to do the worst gig in the world, you're fucking mental.
How was
And they got a
that?
standing ovation.
Fucking hell.
Like they're the ones like, out of anybody
if
that
anyone's
started
gonna
when
get
we
through
started
that-
that went through, they're the ones that you're like, fucking on the lads. Like,
That was the worst gig I've ever done. Was the courthouse in Lurgan.
oh, it's shocking. And that was like, when it was done up and slightly better than what it used to be.
Yeah. Someone came on stage and like took a Snapchat as I was on stage.
Aye.
At that. Mental.
Where was that other hellhole that I was like, can anyone hear me? And I got no response, and I just sat the mic down and walked off. What the fuck?
Oh, the fucking corner house or something.
And there was
And
there
it
was
was
a like
rammed, like
50-man riot. And by the way, as far as I can remember, the room seemed to be like tiered. Like it was like perfect. It was like
yeah.
it was this fucking crazy room for stand up.
And it was one of those situations where I think we were getting 100 and something quid each, and they made about fucking $5,000 the door kind of thing.
Oh yeah, 100% thick, absolutely thick.
Crazy shit, like.
Shout out to Sean for booking that though.
Yeah, well done, Sean. Fucking cheers, man. Yeah, fucking keyboard. But
Yeah, but there was literally like a fucking 80-man riot outside after it.
I've been asked loads of times to put gigs on in Lurgan, and I've had to just go. No,
I don't like
like,
it.
like they're like everybody. They're fucking sound people. Like if they see you in the pub, they'll be the nicest cunts in the world. But as soon as you're holding a microphone, everybody from Lurgan's like, "I'm funny, you're not cunt."
Yeah.
Well, exactly. Sometimes
Like-
people get a bit too familiar.
Aye.
I've been at gigs talking to people and you're like, oh, I listen to your podcast and blah de blah. And then you go to talk about something and the guy's like, I fucking whatever. And you're like, what happened there? What happened in between us being dead on and you being a
Aye.
cunt?
People just get excited.
Join us next time. Let's wrap this up.
Next time on, people get excited.
Let's wrap this up. I want to keep this under an hour. We're going to run out of fucking tape anyway.
Ulster Hall, 25th of
Oh,
October.
yeah, I knew there was something. Mickey's playing the Ulster Hall.
On my own.
How many
this time.
tickets have been sold?
Nearly half. So that's not bad for a man with no website.
In this day and age, too.
Fuck's sake.
It's the day before my birthday, so that'll be my birthday celebrations.
Oh, you looking at the ticket, are you? Look, he comes crawling now.
Do I need a ticket to stand in the back?
You don't need anything, sir. You can just come on in and sit at the back of me.
Imagine I just sat in the, you know that where the organ is, just on the back step. Well done.
Here,
Very funny. Very funny. Just holding up scorecards. 8.
7.
Have you anything to plug?
Tour, Shane.net.
Plug that dick into some girl on tour too, you wouldn't mind.
I don't know. There's just fucking
Wasting your 20s. Sick.
piles of wee girls coming in, you know, like mini skirts and Vans, them ones.
Mini skirts and yeah, some girls be all, Orange, you mind if I take you at the back and give you a head? Fuck's sake, sir.
Have enough
Enough of the jokes.
Have you not studied today? Outside, give me head.
You hurt
Outside,
my
give
feelings.
me, you give me head wherever you want. Numerous locations at once.
I'm getting head even when I'm fucking. That's ridiculous.
But you're never fucking, so you're not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just.
Well, McCann's like, I put her through the headboard. It's because he smashed it in half with his head already.
It's because he tripped.
So we got
next door.
So we got taking him back to Halls, and then he gets an invoice like 2 weeks later. You smashed my cupboard doors there. If you could just fucking
I smashed the back doors and our cupboard and the whole fucking bed frame.
Then I had sex
McCann's
with her.
head's so big he brushes his teeth with a mop.
Goes to a car wash to get his fucking teeth.
Oh Christ.
Too fucking hoovers.
McCann's head's so big he cleans his ears with a hoover.
Look at you boys getting pints delivered there.
Thanks very much, man.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Unbelievable.
I'll go and have these. How
You
long?
get them out. While thirst on my truth.
We'll wrap it up here. Cheers for listening, guys. Go and see these boys on tour.
God bless.
God bless.
Yeah.
To General Banter.
That's the sound of pints. Electric.
Up a hoot.
See you next time on Drinks in a Location. Cheers.
Yeah!